Donald Trump made multiple dangerous announcements during this really long and disastrous presser where I think he's losing grip with reality, y'all. I really think this man is just not fully there. He's always been sick. The sickness has started to deepen, and that's never been more apparent too, with the fact that Donald Trump is selling, I didn't know this is happening. Donald Trump is selling watches on Newsmax. This is the commercial. Also, look at this man. He does not look well. He does not look well. Honestly, I don't mind it. It gives me hope, but here's what he's saying.
Everyone, it's President Donald J. Trump, and it's Trump time. Check out this red beauty. It's one of my new watches. Wear it proudly on your wrist, and everyone will know exactly what it's for, who it represents. It's really going to be something special. It's for your favorite president. Get your watch today at GetTrumpWatches.com. These make a great gift. It's Trump time.
I mean, that is also just a super low rent ad. I can't believe the President of the United States is just selling stuff to people. That's where we are now. Just hawking watches. Also, he's worth so much money. He's worth so much money. What, $5 billion in the crypto scam he launched? And he's just trying to make more money off people selling watches. It's disgusting. And by the way, prices are going up because of tariffs. And if something isn't done about health care, that's going to be going up too, doubling or tripling in some cases. But he's selling watches. He's selling watches. That makes it feel good. All right, someone said here, so what? Cry harder. Capitalism. Your corrupt God King is using his influence to shill his dog shit Chinese factory watches from the White House. LOL. I love that. All right, well, Donald Trump is restoring safety.
But here in Washington, we've deployed federal law enforcement and National Guard to restore public safety, and we're working to replicate that in numerous places all over the country. And we have a very powerful military. We have a very powerful National Guard.
What's interesting about all this is that Donald Trump, unlike any other president, he came in with some promises around immigration, crime, etc. And love it or hate it, illegal immigration is down. Illegal border crossings are down. And what most presidents would do is they would do a victory lap. The things we're doing are working. That's what makes me nervous about all this, because he's an authoritarian. Things can't be better. They have to be getting worse. Why should they be getting worse? Well, they're getting worse because they have to ask for more power. They have to demand more power. They need more power to make it safe for everyone. So he can't advertise his successes, because he will not stop until he controls everything. Everything. Now, Donald Trump made a lot of insane statements around Tylenol. I mean, I think with any other person, Tylenol would sue. But here is one thing that they said. He said around Tylenol, he said this.
Some studies that show the countries that use the most at the highest level of autism. Cuba has the lowest level in the world of acetaminophen use, and it has the lowest autism rate in the world. So this is not dispositive. It is not proof. We're doing the studies to make the proof.
We're doing the studies to make the proof. He's hard to listen to. One doctor said this. Yes, the scientific method famously instructs us to predetermine a conclusion and then do studies to make the proof. It's absolutely absurd. RFK Jr. also said this.
I've heard his accolades on that. I'll say.
I don't want to listen to his voice. I'm going to say the quote. Quote, somebody showed me a TikTok video of a pregnant woman at 8 months pregnant. She's an associate professor at the Columbia Medical School, and she is saying F Trump and gobbling Tylenol with her baby and her placenta. The level of Trump derangement syndrome has now left the political landscape and is now a pathology. I'd like to see that video. He's probably lying. I want to hold it past him now. Donald Trump also said that he's going to make the cuts permanent to the government, but only to Democratic programs.
It's early, but it gets a little bit worse as it goes along. And we'll be making cuts that will be permanent. And we're only going to cut Democrat programs. I hate to tell you. I guess that makes sense. But we're only cutting Democrat programs.
What is Democratic program? What is Democratic program? I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, what does that mean? Healthcare is important for everyone. They're cutting that. I don't know. What is a Democratic program? Most people who rely on government subsidies, by the way, are Trump voters. So go ahead and cut them. You're actually just hurting the people who hurt you. And that's never been more apparent than the fact that the soybean farmers are literally desperate for money. And here's what he said.
I ask you about the soybeans. What is the plan to help farmers? Is it direct checks? Is it tax? Have you sorted that out yet?
Well, what happens with soybeans is we're going to see more and more, I think, opening up. And part of the reason that we'll be he's got things that he wants to discuss with me. And I have things that I want to discuss with him. And one of the things is soybeans. I had a great deal with China where they would buy $50 billion worth of our farm product and manufacturing and other things, but farm product. And it was going along well. Then when the election turned out to be a rigged election and we had the wrong guy get in there, he didn't do anything about it. I used to
ask you about the soybeans.
Yeah, I'm sure the soybean farmers are very much so comforted by that insane statement. Now, Donald Trump was also asked about Israel and Hamas and asked if Israel is going to resume bombing. Of course, he said this.
President, looking ahead, what guarantees Hamas disarms and that Israel doesn't resume bombing once the hostages are released?
The first thing we're doing is getting our hostages back, okay? And that's what people wanted more than anything else. They wanted these hostages back that have lived in hell like nobody has ever even dreamt possible. And after that, we'll see. But
after that, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I trust you. I don't think Bibi Netanyahu's going to stop there. He also said this about Tylenol.
I bring it up again. That's why I asked you to talk about it, because this is a horrible thing. And if you don't take it, I mean, you have to tough it through sometimes. There are other things you can do, but you have to tough it out. It's easy for me to say. But I think you're going to see numbers that will it'll be so significantly improved and maybe fully improved. I mean,
it's so dangerous what he's doing. Tylenol, it's so dangerous. I had a doctor on here a couple of weeks ago when they made this announcement. Apparently they're not letting up. There's no proof of what he's saying. I mean, RFK Jr. just told you there's no proof of what they're saying. Tylenol is truly a lifesaver for children young infants who get fevers that, if they're not controlled, can actually cause irreparable brain damage, can cause loss of hearing. Tylenol has been a lifesaver, and they are directly going to be responsible for the death or the real pain to countless Americans. It's insane. It's insane. And I have one more clip for you here where they said this about vaccines.
So obviously there's something that's artificially, I think, induced, something, whether it's the vaccines in terms of these massive vaccines that are twice the size of a jar like that.
Oh, so if you give vaccine but you break it up into 4 parts at once, it's fine. But if it's one big thing, that's the problem. It's literally, I feel like it's deja vu. It's like we are living through this again, where the president of the United States is telling us to drink bleach. That's where we are again. And it's just Thursday, October 9th, just another day. No one's ever going to care about this. We care. We follow it. We track it. Because the mainstream media only pulls out the bits that make him seem coherent and make him seem as normal as possible. We're not going to do that. Refuse to do it. So if you're with me, please do hit like on this video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.